what is going to happen next with TLT ETF. Of course, I'm talking about the Treasury Bond ETF. For those who followed my content for any period of time, I trade this one heavily, and of course, it's inverse TBT. Now, given that, where are we going next with TLT ETF? We're starting to see price movements back higher because there is a likelihood that the Federal Reserve is going to lower interest rates in this next meeting. I'm looking well beyond that because TLT ETF, of course, targets the 20 and 30-year Treasury yields. Given that, I'm looking at the tariffs. The tariffs themselves are likely to be struck down by the Supreme Court. Now, the tariffs have been funding a big chunk of the tax cuts that were given to the billionaires. Once you take away those tariffs, where does that money come from? There's going to be an outsized supply of debt hitting the markets. And if you have too much supply, you have to lower price. And if you lower price, interest rates move higher, generally speaking, not on a one-for-one ratio, and that's something that's key to understand. So when it comes to TLT ETF, we're starting to see price movements moving back upwards. And for my strategy, what I end up doing is I sell a lot of calls against moves like these. These are usually vertical call spreads that I'll sell against these. I'm just collecting premium. Maybe 10, 20, 30 cents here and there. I've been doing it since about mid-May when the market kind of settled out. Looking forward, TLT ETF, although it is trickling higher because of expectations of the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates, I expect that to move lower in a big way once the Supreme Court strikes down the tariffs. Follow along for more.